Hello, everybody, and welcome to a closed U.S. Bank Stadium for our final 425 game of week number 5. It is the 3-1 Kansas City Chiefs coming to town to take on the 0-3-1 Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins and Patrick Mahomes set to go head-to-head. A little bit of a Netflix show rendition here in week number 5 as Kirk Cousins and Patrick Mahomes, two of the better quarterbacks that were in the Netflix show quarterbacks in season number 1. It'll be cool to see who's in season number 2 of that show, but here is the show today from U.S. Bank Stadium. Kirk Cousins and company going to take the field, see what they can do. Looking to secure their first victory, one of 2 winless teams remaining, them and the Arizona Cardinals, who fell to 0-5 this week with a 24-14 loss over Cincinnati. Justin Jefferson, still one of the greatest wide receivers in the National Football League to this day, looking to make a big impact for his team. Not going to be the easiest of tasks, though. They face a tall and tough Kansas City team who suffered their first loss of the season last year. All right, well, Kirk Cousins getting ready to rally the troops. Harrison Butker stepping up and looking like Minnesota will start with the football. Once again, trying to get my tablet to cooperate with me, but that's just a matter of time at this point. And it looks like we are ready to go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Can Minnesota get their first win of the season, chat? That is the question. I'll be opening chat in a minute if I can. I think everything, changes saved. All right, cool. So, looks like I'm ready to go on my end, I think. I hope everything is working out just fine. I don't know what my issues with my internet recently, but that's a mystery that'll have to stay unsolved for the moment. Try to open up chat, and there we go. What's good, GD? Bolt just hits. Sports Prod, PH Lightspeed, and average Vikings fan. Harrison Butker on for the kickoff, and we are underway from U.S. Bank Stadium. This kick will be taken for a knee by Nwosu. Or it's Nwangu, isn't it? Nwosu is the edge that got signed by Seattle. Next 3 years. Thoughts on the Saquon re-signing? I called it. Egzoff was doubting that he was going to play. I had a really good feeling. Surprised he settled for such a little short-term contract, but you know what? Who knows? Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings with a record of 0-3-1, looking for their first victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. That's not going to help an incompletion right across the middle. Yeah, got to be happy to have Saquon back. That's definitely going to be a big impact. But I think that it is definitely a move that was necessary to be made. I feel like without Saquon, the Giants probably wouldn't succeed as much, in my opinion. Cousins hit as he throws, makes it 2nd and 10. See where he goes to here. Chiefs bring 6. Cousins deep across the middle, overshoots Justin Jefferson. Niners press conference today feels like football. Hey, man, Hall of Fame game, 9 days away. We are right there. I think we're all really excited for this upcoming season, to be honest. It's one of those things. Just the beauty of football in general. 3rd down and 10, only 6 seconds expired. Thanks to 2 Kirk Cousins incompletions. See if we have a third as Cousins flushed out right, hit as he throws, it's in the dirt again. Average Minnesota Viking drive. All right. What's good? Yes, I agree. You did make it. Then I called the Jones long-term deal today, a Barkley franchise tag back in November, and it happened in the exact order we wanted it to. That's funny. Yeah, I was pretty confident in that myself as well. And Chili with the copy and paste. All right, then. Ryan Wright on for the punt. Minnesota does absolutely nothing on their opening drive, going nowhere and taking minimal time. So Kansas City will start their first drive from their own 32-yard line. 40 more days till September NFL season. Yes, believe it was good XSM. But this game is close in real life, but Chiefs will win in the 4th quarter. All right, fair enough. I think Kansas City will probably win this handily. Minnesota's not the team they were last year, in my humble opinion. Patrick Mahomes, his first step is with an empty backfield, 5-wide look for the Kansas City offense. Mahomes, with good pocket protection, goes to his right side, finds his favorite man the last few weeks, Sky Moore, on the sideline. A gain of 3. Barkley versus Joe next year. If it happens, that'd be awesome. I mean, that'd be something to see, that's for sure. Best wide receiver in this sim. I was thinking about this earlier. It might actually be Brandon Cooks. I'm not going to lie. Same formation for the Kansas City Chiefs. The 3 on the left this time on 2nd and 7. Mahomes' deep left side pass is hauled in by Valdez Scantling at midfield. I'm pretty sure Brandon Cooks leads the Sim League in at least receiving touchdowns. So I've been going through and looking at all the highlight videos and stuff, and he seems to have like 1 or 2 every game. He's kind of been a dog, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Canaries don't have done much. See what he does here, though. Kansas City looking to open up the scoring and never look back. On 1st and 10 from midfield. Handoff here is going to go up the middle. There is Jarek McKinnon, who will pick up 5 yards on his first carry. Kansas City very rarely runs the football, but here's a carry up there. Well, I don't like to stream at 3 o'clock. Much rather stream at 8, which is what I'm going to try to do as much as possible. So I know for a fact Thursday and Friday will be. Try to get tomorrow as well. Jarek McKinnon picks up 5 on his first carry. Now 2nd and 5, Mahomes. Missing a 5-man rush deep across the middle. It is intercepted at the 35-yard line. And the Viking defense makes a stand. Jordan Hicks on the interception. A very rare Patrick Mahomes miscue. One at Kadarius Toney across the middle. Never saw Jordan Hicks, who was spying that football down in the middle of the field. Should do a player of the week? I can do that. I'd be down with that. Somebody mentioned, I think it was Pickle Prods or something like that in the Discord about a fantasy thing. I'm going to get that started very soon. I'm commissioning my own fantasy league with my actual friends or whatever, and then I'll get that sorted at some point. But draft could probably be about a week before the season. Cousins of the Vikings right back on the offensive end as Kirk with a deep drop back. See if he takes a shot. Instead, a check down is incomplete. 0 for 4 now is Kirk Cousins. Recorded 10-7 being second in the division. Lions first, 12-5. Wow. I don't know about all that. Lions at 12-5 seems a little bit generous. I feel like the NFC North is going to be pretty weak this year. Even the Lions will still be like peak of 10-7. 2 receivers to either side on 2nd and 10. A 4-man rush as Cousins with good protection with the pocket collapsing. He's going to get hit hard. Taken down by Chris Jones. Loss of 13. Vikings offense is putrid so far this afternoon. Yeah, Mahomes going to talk about MSG Productions live stream on the next quarterback episode. Facts. Loss of 13 for Kirk Cousins. It is 3rd and 23. See if Kirk finally wants to go deep. Instead, he's going to get hit hard again by Chris Jones. Wow. So Minnesota has negative 13 yards of total offense this afternoon. And Mahomes has an interception. That's about how these offenses are chugging along today. So Julian, Vikings are 0-3-1. Ryan Wright on for his second punt already, less than 3 minutes into the first quarter. Getting this one away will not be returnable. Fair catch is signaled for at the 31-yard line. What's up, Wrestling Federation? Will the Bears beat the Vikings next week? Yes. Should be a landslide victory in my opinion. I'm taking Chicago like, I don't know. I'm going to go 24-0. I'm going to be very bold. Yeah, Minnesota, I believe, is the only... Well, I'm not going to say... They're not the only one. Them and Arizona are going to be the only 2 teams without a win as far as I know. Mahomes and the Chiefs right back on the field. Their defense making another excellent stand. Negative 13 yards of total offense for Minnesota. Mahomes going play action on 1st and 10. Left side pass is going to lose 3 yards to Sky Moore. What a smart play that was. Yeah, so every team in the AFC has at least 1 victory. And every team in the NFC, aside from the Cardinals and Vikings, have at least 1 victory as well. Packers are 1-16. What is this based off of? Like, your opinion? I feel like there's a little bit of a salty bias in there, but I don't know. Loss of 3 on the completion to Sky Moore. Now Mahomes back to the gun. He's going to hand this one off to McKinnon. Room to run up the middle. Not a bad run. He's going to pick up 8 more. At this point, let the running backs do the work. I mean, Kirk is 0 for 5 with a sack taken. Madison hasn't even touched the football yet. I just feel like this is disrespectful to the running backs. See if the Vikings can get a 3-and-out on 3rd and 5. Patrick Mahomes this time has excellent protection. Deep down the left side. Has a man out there to Sky Moore, but he cannot get the feet down. And the Chiefs go 3-and-out. Awesome. So they will punt. Not even sure a review is going to be warranted here, and it will not be. Tommy Townsend on for his first punt today. 4 possessions combined by these two teams in just over 3 minutes. Townsend's punt, a good one. Going to be signaled for a fair catch at the 23-yard line. That's where Kirk Cousins comes back to the field. I mean, this dude is just putrid today. I don't know. Primetime Kirk can't take it or something, but I mean, it's not noon for Kirk this week. Keep that in mind. The lights might be a little bit too bright. I think this is the CBS game of the week in week number 5. So I can kind of understand that, but man, come on, Kirk, go get it together, son. Kirk Cousins 0 for 5 and a 13-yard sack taken. Looking to turn it around on this drive. Pass across the middle, finally hauled in by T.J. Hawkinson. Everybody celebrate in the chat. Kirk Cousins has a completion. A milestone I never thought we would get to. Yet we're here. We are present. It's incredible. Empty backfield look for Kirk Cousins after his first completion, a gain of 6 to T.J. Hawkinson. More pressure coming. Quick pass left side, almost intercepted. Jalen Watson almost had that one and would have had a pretty good return as well. And out. Cousins 1 for 7. Somebody get this man a running back. Oh, wait, he has one right next to him. Alexander Madison in the backfield on 3rd and 4. Has not had a carry yet today. Will he see the football here? He will not. That's Cousins. Pressure coming down the left side, trying to drag the toes in as Jefferson cannot hang on. And Cousins now 1 for 8. Kirk is not cooking. Doing much of the opposite, in fact. And Ryan Wright once again. Ryan Wright on for his 3rd punt today. Whatever contract they're paying him, they should add some more money to it. As this one backing away, this one will be returnable for Kansas City. And a return up the middle by Kadarius Toney. Gets across the 35-yard line. Who's the Vikings backup? Well, it's not Kellen Mond anymore. Let's see. Vikings backup QB. That would be Nick Mullins, Cleveland Brown legend. He played a Monday night game against the Raiders because we had so many guys out with COVID. I went to that game in person. Watched him cook up. Ended up losing to a last-second field goal because Daniel Carlson is that guy. Possession number 6. Can this offense finally get going? On Kansas City's 3rd drive, Mahomes. Down the middle. Travis Kelce. Caught. Gain of 7. I guess we'll take that. Watch with your dog right now, W. That's the way to do it. I don't know how much your dog's going to enjoy a disaster class like this game, but hopefully it's all right. Pacheco in the backfield to Mahomes' right on 2nd and 3. Will get the carry up the middle. Has got the first down and more across midfield. As that's a big-time loss for Kansas City. Creed Humphrey injured on the play. That looks like a hamstring or quadricep injury. Not a very good sign for this Kansas City offense. He will head back to the locker room with a lower leg injury. That's probably going to warrant him out for the rest of the game. XSM is not taking that today, apparently. Unfortunate. Truly. Chiefs back on the Minnesota half of the field on 1st and 10. From the Viking 47, Mahomes. Another deep drop back pass left side. Once Travis Kelce. And he gets what he wants. Gain of 4 yards. Still Mahomes. Not looking too good so far. I forgot, 3rd string quarterback. A rookie. Dang. Brown's 3rd stringer is also a rookie. DTR out of UCLA was a dog last year. 2nd and 6 for Kansas City. Pacheco looking for another carry, doesn't get it. Mahomes bootleg pass left side. Now going across the middle, finds Noah Gray, setting up 3rd and inches. Noah Gray could be a starting tight end on about 10 teams in the NFL today, in my opinion. Pretty underrated. I think he can get the job done on like Detroit or something. Although Sam Laporta's been cooking up this week. 3rd and inches, Kansas City within field goal range. They would like a touchdown on this drive, however. Pacheco gets the halfback dive left side with more room to run. Cuts back up the middle. Gets down to the 25. End of a dozen yards. Both these running backs for Kansas City kind of get the job done today. Maybe Mahomes should just take a day off. TTR is pretty good at UCLA. Should be able to. Long-term backup, yep. Nice little Ryan Fitzpatrick vibe. Final play of the opening quarter. Mahomes and company at the 25. Handoff goes to McKinnon. Weaving around defenders. Picking up 3 more yards. And we head to the second quarter. After one of the ugliest first quarters I have ever witnessed in Madden, we move. 6 minutes to go before halftime. As Mahomes and company on the cusp of the Viking red zone. They're going to get there with a completion to Sky Moore. However, still third down. Went back to that chat and watched the end of that Vikings-Bills game this last season. I didn't get to watch it live. Instead, I had to watch the Browns get clapped by the Dolphins. That was a remarkable game. Forgot how good it was. I mean, I tuned in, I think, in overtime, but I didn't even see all that fourth quarter stuff. Incredible. Minnesota looking for a big-time stop on 3rd and 3. Touch pass goes to Kelsey, and he is swarmed. That's a huge tackle off the edge. Marcus Davenport. Funny how Mahomes gets injured every playoffs. Yeah. You're not wrong. Every single game in the playoffs, but he did return. Harrison Butker looking to break the scoreless tie with a 38-yard attempt from the left hash. Kick is on the way, and it is good. All right, points. You know what, chat? Somebody scored. That's all that matters to me. We finally have broken the scoreless tie. Wow. Well, Egzoff's not in here, but breaking news out of Dallas. Cowboys are signing Trayvon Diggs to a 5-year, $97 million contract with a $104 million max. All right, then. That is a lot of money. Wow. All right, then. Butker on for the kickoff with under 5 to go in the second quarter. Return by Nwangwu will not be taken back. We will take it in the end zone. Back comes Kirk Cousins. Jalen Browndale, yeah, that is a ridiculous. There is no way that man is that good at football. You cannot tell me. He deserves $300 million. How many turnovers did he have in the Game 7 game against Miami this past year? Way too, yeah, 100% way too much money. Crazy to me. I will never understand why you pay the second best player in your team that much money. Kirk Cousins just 1 for 8 this afternoon, looking to turn it around here with a play action pass. Uncorking this one deep left side, coming back forward is Justin Jefferson. That is the connection Kirk has been looking for today. I will say I am a huge fan of the Minnesota Vikings Stadium. US Bank Stadium is incredible. I love the atmosphere, the shape, I guess the fact that it can be in or outdoor. It's incredible, really. Under center is Kirk Cousins after his second completion today. Alexander Madison gets his first carry, scurrying up the middle. Going to get to the 46-yard line, a gain of 6. 5 players in the NBA deserve that kind of money? Yeah, for real. Nah, but you guys see Kylian Mbappe's like possible $1.1 billion deal with that Saudi Arabian team? You know how crazy that is? His great-great-great-grandchildren aren't going to have to work, bro. Finally, Alexander Madison gets a carry. Setting up 2nd and 4. Kirk Cousins, his 10th attempt today. Left side pass, wide open. Justin Jefferson inside Chief territory. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, like I said, Jason Tatum better than him. He's replaceable, too. That's the crazy part. I mean, he's like a first-quarter warrior. That's what I noticed last playoffs. He has a really good first quarter, then just kind of falls off. Tatum's the opposite. He's a second-half player. Yeah, literal $1 billion is crazy. Minnesota marching down the field. They look to tie or take the lead before the break. Madison gets a stretch handoff right side, looking to break away. He will not. Chris Jones kind of helping out, getting Madison an extra yard or 2. Heard about Jordan Addison driving 104 miles an hour. Yes, he was still on the roster, though, because according to him, it was a dog emergency, whatever that means. What's up, Tom, Wisconsin? Yeah, why did Henry Ruggs use that excuse? Halfway through the second quarter, on 2nd and 6, Kirk Cousins back to the gun. Madison in the backfield to his right will lead. Pass left side off the helmet of TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, that's about accurate for Madden. And Cousins falls to 3 and 11. Third string, I hope, good quarterback. Have a W wide receiver. Yeah, that's facts. He could have asked to be a part of a better system as a backup. Yeah, driving that fast is wild. That one off the helmet of TJ Hawkinson. It makes it 3rd and 6 for the Minnesota Vikings. Kansas City brings pressure down the left side. It's incomplete, but a penalty marker down. We will check on the laundry. This is defensive pass interference. So the drive will continue. Jalen Watson, the third string, guilty of that one. What's good, Luco?
Automatic first down.
Gonna go back and watch this play because I'm kind of curious. I don't really agree with that personally. After the DPI, Cousins under center. The Vikings have new life from the Chief 25-yard line. Jefferson gets the jet sweep, trying to cut back up the middle, dives forward to pick up 5. What rank fans, second best Viking fans? Are you saying, what do I rank Viking fans overall? I don't know. I think loyalty means a lot more than everything to me. Yeah, I think almost everybody picked Kansas City. I'll have to tell you who picked Minnesota. Minnesota now at the red zone. Could be the final play before the 2-minute warning, and it will be. Handoff goes to Madison, trying to take the edge. Almost got away. Important tackle made there by Carl Aptis. Well, Minnesota going to have an opportunity to take the lead on this drive. Have to convert this 3rd and 2 after the 2-minute warning first. Ben 23, I play at faced the franchise. The Chiefs already have 40-plus touchdowns today. How many games played? That's the important question. Watch him say like 2. 3rd and 2 for the Minnesota Vikings. First play out of the 2-minute warning. See what they dial up here as Kirk Hennessy throws. It is almost intercepted again. That one was intended for Jordan Addison. I guess, much like the car he was driving that day, his head was going a little too fast to actually perceive if that was going to get caught or not. But it's incomplete. Wow, okay. The Vikings going to keep the offense on the field. Have to stay risky if you want to beat a team like Kansas City. Madison gets a handoff. He's going to break away from the first tackler, but the second wave wraps him up short. That is an important tackle up the middle there by Edwards. And the Vikings will turn it over on downs. Madison did what he could there, to be fair. Bills fans and then Vikings fans. Okay, you're going based solely off of teams that are 0-4 in Super Bowls. I mean, let's be real. The Kansas City defense gets the job done again. Minnesota still scoreless. 2-minute drill for Mahomes. Only needs 13 seconds. Has a little bit more time than that. Touch pass left side. Beautiful on the money to Travis Kelce. I don't know how Kelce got the feet down there. Ooh, I don't know about that one. This might warrant a review as well. I don't know why they didn't kick the field goal. Same reason the Broncos almost ended the game in a tie yesterday, because they wouldn't kick it. Madden AI truly does not make sense. I don't get it personally. Gain of a baker's dozen. Sets up another Kansas City 1st and 10. 4-man rush, Mahomes. Another deep drop back pass to the right side. Finds Kelce again. Breaking away across midfield. He will exit out of bounds. Yeah, he's feeling it today. What's up, Magic Minecraft Show? Welcome, welcome. Minnesota offense and defense starting to fall apart. It's kind of together here. What's up, IRL? Welcome back. Kansas City once again on the Viking half of the field, going no huddle. Mahomes, check down pass to Kelce. His 3rd straight completion will pick up 8 more. Best duo in the league, not wrong. Cardinals have the #1 fan base. They have like the longest history without any success in NFL history. Kansas City burns their first time out with 1 minute and 1 second remaining. Cool. Yeah, I have a feeling Kelce and Mahomes have a chance to become the best duo in NFL history. Give them a couple more years. We'll see what has to happen. 1 or 2 more titles. Might actually top Gronk and Brady. Who knows? Actually, it'd probably take more than that. Once again, Kansas City in field goal range, but with 2 timeouts in 61 seconds. They'd like the game's opening touchdown. Pass left side. Nice little screen drawn up there. Goes to Kadarius Toney. And the Chiefs burn their 2nd timeout. Wasting no time out of the timeout. Gain of 5 there for Kadarius Toney. 3 receivers to the right for Mahomes. Deep down the middle. Finds a man in the seam. Setting up 1st and 10 at the 14. It is Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Good pass from Patty. What do you think the Bills will get their first ring? I honestly don't think it's going to happen with Josh Allen at quarterback. I have lost hope for the Bills at this point. I think their window is closing quickly. Under 30 seconds to go now. Mahomes taking a step right. Across the middle finds Kelce. Down to the 6-yard line. Kansas City will take their final... Never mind, they're not going to take their final timeout yet. All right. Now they burn it with 16 seconds left. 26-71, yeah, fair enough. Seems about right. Incoming Kansas City tackle inbounds. We had halftime, the final score, or I guess the current score 3-0. What do you think the Vikings will win it all? Probably not with Kirk at quarterback, to be honest. Maybe like 20 years, realistically. I hope they get one in Justin Jefferson's career, though. Kansas City out of timeout. City tackles inbounds will take us to halftime. And on 2nd and 3, Mahomes taking a high snap, going to the end zone, wide open. Kadarius Toney for the game's opening touchdown. And my voice once again explodes. Patrick Mahomes, despite the early game interception, has no fear in his arm. Hits Kadarius Toney in the end zone for the game's opening touchdown. You might think Kirk is solid in real life, but have you seen him play in this game? That'll change your mind. Harrison Butker on for the extra point. Looking to make it 8-10. Nothing Kansas City lead. Kick is on the way. It is up, and it is good. Minnesota will probably take us to the break. Kansas City gets the ball to begin half number 2 as well. Let's go, Scribble. Now you're chilling. No worries, my friend. This game has been pretty awful. There were, 4 punts and an interception in the first quarter alone? So you're not missing too much. 2029? All right, fair enough. I just want to make a Super Bowl, man. I mean, obviously I want to win it too, but just getting there would be something cool. Butker on for the kickoff. After nailing that extra point, Chiefs are up by 10, their largest lead today. Return taken by Nwanwu, who gets destroyed at the 17-yard line. One more play likely, and we will head to halftime. You had a great day today? You get any baddies today? There, Scribble? That's probably the important question. I feel like I'm asking the real question, too. Minnesota will take us to the break with one more rushing play here as Cousins under center. Will hand off to Madison up the middle. Actually has a little bit of a lane. See if Minnesota burns the timeout, and they will. Give Kirk Cousins a shot. Why not? Yeah, that Allen QB sneak. I mean, not really his fault. The center kind of failed him on that one. The exchange kind of sucked. Allen is a very good QB sneak quarterback. Not as good as Jalen Hurts, though. Jalen Hurts a dog at it. Minnesota going to heave up a prayer before halftime. Looking to get on the board in the most obscure way possible. As Cousins facing a 3-man rush. Going for it all. Down the left side of the field. Now back in the middle. It is almost caught by Hawkinson. But we head to the break. And Cousins now 3 for 13 in this game. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback have worse stats. Yeah, hates the Vikings. They go into franchise in like 5 years. They'll finish 4 and 13 every time. Yeah, that's true. Wonder why. Gonna be the best QB sneak quarterback ever? Yeah. Probably. Allen's a lot more turnover. Yeah, Allen's not top 5, actually, in my opinion. I mean, his stats are actually very comparable to Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk's better than him in a lot of stats. Now, granted, I'm not saying Kirk is better. But, I mean, if you're going to put Kirk outside of the top 10 by Allen in your top 5, you're contradicting yourself. So, therefore, Allen is outside of my top 5, respectfully. He can earn his way back in there, though. We'll see. Joseph on for the kickoff, getting us started in half number 2. With a return taken here from the goal line. See where Kansas City brings this one out to. It'll be no further than the 20. Cowboys always make the Super Bowl in these franchises. You are not wrong. First, on your friends in basketball, W. Went to the doctor, didn't have to do boring stuff at orchestra cam, W. Snowball truck pulled up your cam day. You call them snowballs, not like snow cones? That's interesting. Is that just an Ohio thing, or is like that the rest of the world too? First play of the second half, Kansas City dominant, mostly thanks to their defense, but their offense turning it up there on their last possession. As Mahomes going to go play action. Deep down the right side, taking a shot on the first play, and it pays off. Mahomes 16 for 18 as opposed to Kirk Cousins 3 for 13. Hey, come on, Scribble. W Scribble for real. It's a band of brothers in this chat, you know. I think Scribble's got the best riz out of any of my viewers, at least from the stories he's told me. Patty Mahomes under center. Gain of 17 on the first play from scrimmage of this third quarter. Minnesota showing pressure. They bring pressure. Pacheco gets taken down by Harrison Smith. Still thinking, okay. Yeah, that's a good problem to have, I'm not going to lie. Allen scrambled a lot. Kirk Cousins scrambled if he... yeah, Allen's definitely more of a dual threat. It's kind of a shame that the era of the pocket passer is just gone now. Pacheco in the backfield after his gain of 3 looks for back-to-back carries. Mahomes with a pitch left side as Pacheco is going to get tackled for loss. There is Davenport. Loss of 5 on the play. Pacheco tried to spin away, but it ended up spinning into Marcus Davenport. How do you say his name, Chad? Is it Davenport or Davenport? I actually don't know. Taking a guess here. Loss of 5 on the pitch there to Isaiah Pacheco. McKinnon checks into the game now. On 3rd and 12, Mahomes looks to go deep yet again. Good protection. Deep down the right side. Has him in stride. It is Kadarius Toney to the end zone for the Kansas City touchdown. There it is. Can't misplay right there, Chet. Kadarius Toney on 3rd and 12 goes 65 yards to the house as he cooks the corner on the edge there. Andrew Booth Jr., the second-year man, had no chance. And Kansas City extends their lead. We getting a night-night call here in the third quarter, chat? Butker on for the extra point to make it a 17-0 Kansas City lead. Kick is on the way, and it is good. Never did Reed, who had Minnesota to win this game. Pretty sure it was just one, maybe 2 people that actually had enough courage and faith to pick Minnesota. Obviously not paying off if they are watching this game. Scribble, I think, might have been the only person, and he was. So, well, there is that. Scribble, I'm pretty sure you picked every upset, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, chat, I completely forgot. How could I forget what tomorrow's game is, chat? The greatest game of all time. The Chili versus Eggs Off showdown. San Francisco versus Dallas tomorrow, Sunday Night Football. Butker on for the kickoff as they take a 17-0 lead. Return will be taken this time by Nwangwu. To the right side, he is going to get out to the 16-yard line. Everybody picked Kansas City except for Scribble. So, Chili versus Eggs Off. Grab your tickets. Best believe it. Pick the Cowboy upside. I think that was a very split game. Actually, I'm not going to lie. More I look at it, more I think people pick Dallas. But pretty sure that game's in Santa Clara, if I'm not mistaken. So home field advantage might be nice. Minnesota once again going to have to fight an uphill battle. Chiefs have scored 17 unanswered. Kirk looking to answer. That one is not going to help at all. Wow. Kirk Cousins out here throwing tour dates. 3 of 14. That's crazy. That is wild. The Niners upset. Yeah. You did pick the Niners, yeah. Incompletion number 11 for Kirk Cousins. Not playing like noon Kirk today. With pressure coming, has to get rid of it. Make it 3 for 15. Hope a tie happens. That'd be hilarious. Shocker defense actually bad, if not the worst thing. I don't think your defense is awful. There's definitely worse in the NFL, like the Bears. Actually, no, the Bears have cleaned it up. I'm not going to lie. Last season, they were terrible. 3rd and 10. Back-to-back incompletions for Kirk Cousins. That has been the narrative all afternoon at US Bank Stadium. Pressure coming. Kirk stepping up in the pocket. All the time in the world to think. Now going to go to his left side. Coming back for it as Hockenson up the sideline. Well deep into Kansas City territory. All right, I have no idea how that one worked out. Well, that's interesting. You had to watch him, yeah. I mean, sure, but you guys started the season 8-1, so. Kirk Cousins with a bounce-back completion there. Hockenson makes another huge grab. Handoff goes to Madison left side, breaking away from the first wave. But once again, these offensive linemen just can't hold their blocks. All right, later, Luco. How did he not get sacked? That's what I'm saying. I don't know how the corner didn't step up to that one. See you then. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's game quite a bit. 2nd down and 7. Stack box to the left here. Alexander Madison in the backfield once again. Will get this carry with good blocking. Gets across the 35 Hit hard on the second tackle. Still going to pick up another gain of 4. Minnesota in field goal range. What a comeback this will be. I think our largest comeback is, 10 points at this point, chat? I mean, yesterday. Probably warrants our biggest comeback. It's sad that it's only 10. But it's true. Minnesota facing a 3rd down and 3. Madison in the backfield does not get the carry this time. Kirk looking for completion number 5, and he's got it. First down, Hawkinson. Vikings should just run it over and over, yeah. I mean, I don't know. They're kind of driving here. They get a touchdown before 1 minute to go in the third. I'm going to give them a chance. Hawkinson at the worst pitch. I'll have to look at that. I haven't seen it. Minnesota at the Kansas City 30-yard line. Handoff goes to Madison. Right side, taken down, a gain of just 2. Karlaftis on another tackle. Bears Bucks. Bucks almost came back but failed. Yeah, that game was also wild. Another fabulous Madden game. Honestly, I wasn't upset. I can't accept a game like that. Under 2 to go in the third quarter. Minnesota needs points, and they need them quick. Can Cousins deliver with a pass left side, finding Jefferson, who will break away from the tackler, get inside the red zone. Almost says, even though chances to come back are low, 33-0, it did happen. True. That is very, very factual. I still couldn't believe that, to be honest. Browns even played, the next game? Or 2 games after that, I'm pretty sure. Was there 2 games that day? I don't remember. Browns played that evening. I do remember that, but yeah, we couldn't really top that game with our 13-3 win over the Ravens. That was mid in comparison. Justin Jefferson showing off the athleticism. Sets up Minnesota 1st and 10 from the red zone. Hand off Madison up the middle. Shoots like a cannon to pick up 3 more. All right, Minnesota's driving. They are taking way too much time on one hand. See if they can get out of this hole. Now under a minute to go in the third quarter. Minnesota has to score as soon as possible. Jefferson in motion. Will not get the handoff. Instead it goes to Madison left side. Has to fight his way just to get down to the 14. And once again, my tablet deciding it just doesn't want to work today. So that's cool. I'm actually 3 minutes and 20 seconds behind the live chat. And it's still not even loading it. That's crazy. 3rd and 4, Kirk Cousins returning back to the shotgun. Now 10 to go in the third quarter. Cousins facing pressure. Has to release it soon. Still not going to do so. Instead, he's going to get sacked hard by Karlaftis and Chris Jones. Wow, Kirk. They're the best franchise, so the worst quarterback. That's also true. And that'll take us to the end of this quarter. See if Minnesota even ponders kicking. I think they should. Kirk is really not playing good today. You're not wrong. Please kick it, Minnesota. Please do. I mean, I highly suggest it. Why listen to me, though? Minnesota does need a field goal. However, they feel they can't get back to this part of the field. They will go for it on 4th and 14. 5-man rush. Kirk deep to the end zone. It is incomplete. Excellent pass coverage. And Osborne cannot bring it down. A lot of contact in the end zone. But Trent McDuffie makes an excellent pass breakup. And Minnesota likely out of this one. Greatest comeback in NFL history. Jaguars 31-0. True. Mahomes and the Chiefs back on the offensive end, up by 3 possessions. Going to start to take some clock with them. With a handoff to Pacheco, who will pick up 9. Yeah, Colts did score a field goal in the second half. I do remember that. Super Bowl 106 with, Grossman. True. Gay Cutler is crazy. That is wild. All right, night-night finally called here by XSM. Yeah, my stream has 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, by the way. That's how behind I am. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Time is of the essence, and it's running out for the Minnesota Vikings. First down, Kansas City. Pacheco, over 5 yards per carry. He's had a pretty good afternoon. Got to be satisfied with how he's played today. I don't know if Mahomes is going to throw another pass, to be honest. You can bring on Chad Henne at this point. I think that would be A-okay. Considering it is a 3-possession game with 5 minutes to go, don't want to risk any injury, not like it'll carry over to next week anyway, but realistically, Mahomes is not going to stick around in this game. Patty Mahomes now from the shotgun, looking for another MVP season to add to his resume. Perhaps some future GOAT talks. Handoff goes here to Jaren McKinnon. Stumbling forward to pick up 6 more. And Minnesota once again going to remain winless this season. So 5 weeks in, we still have 2 teams that are winless, and I guess we'll see tomorrow if we still have an undefeated team after Dallas and San Francisco square off. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the fourth quarter, another handoff here to Pacheco, who is going to get tackled for a gain of a yard. Thought it was over, went to sleep. That's crazy. XSM, you are, after this game, 6 and something? I actually have no idea. 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs. Side formation look. Looks like McKinnon in the backfield. Actually, Pacheco doesn't get the carry. Mahomes going play action. Does he have another deep touchdown in his system? Down the left side, wide open again is Kadarius Toney. And the Chiefs are pouring it on at U.S. Bank Stadium. The arm of a magician. Patrick Mahomes, pure as art, painting a picture down the field like it's Picasso. He dials up another deep one to Kadarius Toney. And the Chiefs are up 23. That was a dime. What's up, Doshatai? No problem. Once again, another 3 p.m. stream in the middle of the week. I understand it's kind of random. Harrison Butker on for the extra points to make it a 24-0 Kansas City lead. Kick is up, and it is good. Wow. Hating so much because it's realistic. Aren't you the same person that said you think it'll be closer? Or no, was that? Yes, I agree. I don't remember. I forget who it was. But regardless, yeah, that's hilarious to me. Well, Cousins coming back onto the field. He may as well just go back to the locker room at this point, man. Let that rookie cook up something. We are almost done here, though. But little bleachers angle, yeah, it's always fire. I think the worst stadium for the angle that Men likes to do in between plays is definitely Mile High. Even when I was editing, it was just like hazy skies. That's all that this showed. It was painful. Butker on for the kickoff. Kansas City leads 24-0. They shut up Jacksonville 27-0, looking to make it 24-0 at U.S. Bank Stadium. And it's looking pretty good, especially the way that Kirk Cousins is slinging the rock around today. I don't think a team has pitched 2 shutouts yet this season. Maybe the Bears have. I don't remember. I think the Bears did last year, if I'm recalling correctly. But it looks like Minnesota going to be the second team to get shut out this week. The Giants, the other team. Yeah, it's not looking good. Minnesota did not score a single point last week, and it's looking like it's going to be the same in week number 5, especially with that incompletion. Cousins is 6 for 20. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, I forgot about that. Minnesota lost 20-0 to Carolina last week. Benching Kirk next game. I might consider it. You're not wrong. 24-0 now the score. 2nd and 10. Kirk Cousins looking to at least get on the board. They need some help as Addison unfortunately cannot go 140 miles an hour down the middle of the field. He will pick up 8 yards on that reception. All right. Almost done with this one, chat. Clock is going to start to move very fast, especially when Minnesota turns it over on downs. 3rd and 2 for Kirk Cousins. Back to the gun after just his 7th completion on 21 attempts. Pass goes left side. First catch to KJ Osborne, who shakes off a defender, still going up the sideline. He will pick up 16. We really don't want to have to see replay of that one. I mean, it's very unimportant play. Nice little move there from Osborne. I'll give him that much credit, but it is not worth a next-gen stats type of play. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Minnesota, yet another brutal game. And to be honest, their season doesn't get any easier. Next week against the 4-1 Bears, whose only loss was to this team. Kansas City continues to steamroll their opponents with the exception of that loss last week to the Jets. They're going to bounce back here in a nice way. Incompletion there to TJ Hawkinson. What's up, Colorado sports fan? taking your victory lap in my chat, I see, after yesterday's overtime victory. Jaguars are bad division with the Colts, Titans, Texans, AFC South. Take the Jaguars again. I think it's a pretty safe bet. I would agree with that. 2:14 to go now. 2nd and 10. Yet another Kirk Cousins incompletion. Some things never change. Pass rush up the middle forces incompletion number 16. I actually think this is the worst single quarterback performance I've ever witnessed. Computer screen destroyed? Dang. That's unfortunate. Hope that gets resolved. 3rd and 10 now for Kirk Cousins. Back-to-back incompletions yet again. 4-man rush. Kirk. Good protection, not going to last all day, and Chris Jones has his 2.5 sack. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th and 20 on the way. This is really brutal. Back in one of those streams. Oh, that's unfortunate. 4th and 20. Kirk Cousins going to stay on the field. Go for at least one more opportunity. Pressure coming. He's going to heave this one deep down the right side. Almost caught by Osborne, but the pressure forces the incompletion. What does the guy here today? Yeah, what happened to your computer screen? I guess is my question. That sounds unfortunate. They hate the Vikings so much. I mean, it seems to be that way right now. Kansas City might set a record for the largest margin of victory, looking to beat their own record, which is 27-0. The touchdown will do it. Has to be game of the year. Oh, factual. Yeah, Chief fans are going to eat this up in their Reddit, I'll tell you what. Kansas City takes it over on downs once again. Looking like the Chiefs going to pitch their 2nd shutout of the season. Gary right side picks up almost nothing. Minnesota not even going to bother to take their timeouts. I mean, why would they? Embarrassing game today. And the crazy part, Minnesota is an 80 overall on these rosters. I think Kansas City is like an 82 or an 83. It should be a lot closer. Realistically, Minnesota is a middle-of-the-pack team. They just haven't performed the way they wanted to so far this season. Mahomes under center, going to take the play clock as far down as possible. Hand off to Pacheco, bouncing to the outside, still going. 1st down inside the red zone. And that'll do it. To create a new Reddit account? I mean, yeah, kind of. Can't really explain it. If you want to follow it, it's legitimately Goodell's, Roger Goodell, Goodell's grandson, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. Just came up with a dumb name. Kansas City once again inside the red zone. 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Could be one of the final plays, if not the final play. Handoff goes to McKinnon, right side. Cutting up the middle, getting down to the 15. Can't even see the scoreboard. Wow, that's rough. Might have to pull a me last year and just watch it on your phone, because that sounds awful. Dang. See if Kansas City wants to snap it one more time. They do not have to from the Viking 15-yard line, and they will not. An absolutely dominating performance on the offensive, defensive, and special team end. Kansas City with their 2nd shutout of the season win this one from US Bank Stadium, 24-0 over the Minnesota Vikings. All right. Oh, what's good, Luigi guy? Just should have won last game, but I'm happy I got another win. There you go. Well, everybody got a win today except for Scribble, thanks to an absolute dominant performance from Patrick Mahomes. Kirk Cousins, 32% completion percentage. Mahomes with a hat trick and 90%. Unbelievable from Patty Mahomes. Anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. Join me tomorrow night for probably my favorite game of the season. It is Dallas. It is San Francisco on Sunday night. The Chili versus Eggs Off special. Hope everybody can join me then. I will see all of you tomorrow.